Alright, thanks for tuning into Leaning Forecast. And I tell you, one of those nights you just try to get through things and you constantly get interrupted and just can't quite get it done, So hopefully we can get through this time and finally get this done and uploaded. Anyways, finally back home from ChaserCon. Great experience out there. Great to finally meet some of the storm chasers face to face, and really looking forward to 2012, going out there to Denver for ChaserCon in 2012, and kind of a little ways away. So anyways, let's get on over radar here. You can see snow out across PA, across that corridor there. Some pretty heavy snow at that. Some showers down across from the Virginias down through Kentucky, Tennessee. And then some snow showers out towards the Midwest, Wisconsin, Illinois, Ohio, even northern Indiana, helping lake effects, enhancing some of that. And then some snow showers and rain showers out across the west. No big areas of concentrated anything out there. Winter storm warnings, Ohio, PA, that whole corridor there's under winter storm warnings here as this moves through. In fact, you can see snow totals here. Southern PA expected 6 to 10 inches, and you can see the white banding here of 3 to 6 from Ohio down towards PA and out to the coast there, and then 1 to 3 inches around that. So quite a bit of snow expected out there. Everybody's eyes now shifting, from this to Thursday, where everybody's, looking at the outbreak. I know all the storm chasers this weekend were kind of getting excited about it, but we'll see what happens. I'm still on the fence post here. This is a 500 millibar chart by Thursday, according to GFS. You're still dealing with kind of a neutral, almost more of a neutral tilted trough here, maybe slightly negative. I just don't see the upward motion, the digging I really like to see for a good tornado outbreak here. We're not really dug in. We're not really tilting the trough a lot. I don't know. I'm not quite buying it yet. Anyways, let's get on over into day 4 outlook from the Storm Prediction Center. Red area is where they're saying there could be severe weather. Blue area, I think here, this is where I put it, may actually need extended to the west here. That's where I think we're going to have the best potential for severe weather. Damaging winds, large hail should be primary threats. But, we'll see a few tornadoes. I don't know if we're going to see, 40 or 60 or 80 like, Super Tuesday or anything like that. I don't see that happening. Saturday, that low pressure system runs up the East Coast. You get a little storm that runs up the East Coast with it there. Next piece of energy coming off the Pacific here, that's going to move in. This is by Sunday afternoon. Here's your low really digging into the southwest here. A little clipper running up the northern United States, and then by the time we get into Monday, late Monday, here's your low. This is more like what I like to see. A lot of upward motion. It's really, the trough's really digging in here. We're still not really at a negative tilt. We're still kind of a positive tilted trough at this point, but things will change. And that system runs up the East Coast, and that goes negative tilted up the East Coast and gives them a pretty good storm, it looks like, next week. We'll have to wait and see how that plays out. Precip models here. This is for Thursday. Your lows sitting across eastern Oklahoma, western Arkansas. Storms breaking out from eastern Kentucky and Tennessee, all the way down through Arkansas into Texas here, maybe even some thunderstorms up towards the Tulsa area here. We'll have to wait and see how all this plays out. Really, again, I think this is going to be more of a linear event. We may start out with some supercells, but they'll kind of merge together here in a way, kind of like the Super Tuesday outbreak, but I just don't think it's going to be that severe. Then your low runs off the East Coast. You get snow in back of it, starting light stuff back towards Indiana. Then we get, some heavier snow once we get up into Ohio, northwest PA, up into New York, and places like that. And then we get another system that swings through the southern part of the country that could be, a storm producer next week. We'll see, and that runs up the East Coast here. You can see very heavy snow in the back. This thing just bombs out up the East Coast. But the whole New England area gets some kind of winter weather, whether it's heavy snow in the back of it here for PA, New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, or maybe some icy stuff right along the coast here. We'll have to wait and see. So it's hard telling. We'll do another analysis Wednesday of the storm coming up Thursday. So again, on the forecast, I'm on the fence. I usually, Super Tuesday had about between 1 and 2,000 joules per kilogram of CAPE, and we're looking at tops 1,000 this week. So at least the forecast model. So just not buying it yet. So of course, I'm not a big fan of the early season setups either. So we'll see. If you're down in the south, definitely pay attention to it. Keep your eye on it, because there's going to be severe weather. Just how much and how bad is yet to be determined. So anyways, we'll have an update Wednesday night. Until next time, I'm Swift Fleet forecaster Joseph Cooper. Have a great one.